I don't usually read comments during the show, but you'll like this one. One of these is hilarious. It says, Jack Devine was on the grassy knoll in Dallas. Jack, if you're watching, I love you. Let's go to Jack's third and final comment, Scott.
Putin, from his childhood, believed we were the main enemy and we were out to get his Russia. In other words, he is a diehard anti-West, anti-American. I love to mention my book in this context. I was too nice to Putin. I said he was a lousy strategic guy, but he was a good tactician. I take that back. He's not a good tactician, but he is a thug.
So is he animated by a hatred of the West personified by the U.S., a fear of NATO personified by the U.S., or is he a patriot trying to return to Russia that which the Western globalists have succeeded in temporarily taking away? How's that?
I think it's the last one. He's a patriot. Look, he served his country in the KGB. And Jack, if you got a problem with that, then guess what? Who has a problem with you serving your country in the CIA? He served his country as honorably as you did, Mr. Devine, in a different service, not with the same level of seniority, too. Keep that in mind. He was a lieutenant colonel doing a mundane job in Dresden, Germany, when the wall came down. He went back to St. Petersburg unemployed. He drove a taxi for a while. Got a job with Mayor Sobchak's office, and anybody who dealt with him, from the U.S. consular to every non-governmental people, said he was the most honest man they ever dealt with. Never took a bribe or asked for a bribe. This kind of honesty and integrity and efficiency in operation got him moved up the ranks in Sobchak's St. Petersburg, and then over to the Kremlin, where Boris Yeltsin eventually promoted him to several positions, including the head of the FSB, the former KGB, and then ultimately handpicked him to be president. He inherited a nation that had just undergone a decade of devastation brought on by the West. But did he hate the West? No. He actually started his first years in office trying to court the West, to come up with normalcy in terms of economic relations, because he knew that Russia's best hope for an improved future was good economic relations with the West, based upon the notion of equality. No more the West coming in, buying off oligarchs, stealing everything. How about the West coming in under normal contract law and dealing with the Russians as equals? That's all Putin wanted, to be treated as an equal. And by 2005, when it became clear that the United States, Great Britain, and the West was not going to do that, Putin then said, then I have no choice but to go it alone. And you look at his 2007 speech he gave to the Munich Security Conference, a classic of modern political rhetoric, and you'll know where he's coming from. He's not anti-West. He's just reflecting on the reality that the West is anti-Russian.
Scott, on that, we're going to end. You're at your articulate best. And now I know how to get you going. It's just to have Jack Devine hang out around here.
No, if he's on the grassy knoll, no, I don't want to have any of that. He's a good shot. I don't want to do it.
I'll give Jack an opportunity to respond about whether he was in Dallas on November 22nd, 1963. It's not funny. It's just funny the way it was put to us. Scott Ritter, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Judge Napolitano for Judging Freedom.